Hello and welcome back to our series of videos from Strategy Up Academy. A few days ago, I was discussing with friends and colleagues, and we were debating the topic of entrepreneurship and who is a good entrepreneur versus who is a bad one. And I thought that this is a good topic to discuss about over here. So we have identified three main traits of an entrepreneur, and the first one is about being a risk taker. If you want to really understand if you are an entrepreneur and you have an entrepreneurial spirit, you need to ask yourself if you are a risk taker. So taking risks are at different levels. So definitely there is the financial risk, but also there is the reputational risk. So you need to make sure if you are ready to risk your reputation by people saying, oh, you tried this, but it didn't work. He failed once, she failed once, she failed twice. Are you willing to stand up again? And not only this, are you capable of standing up again? You know, when you put money on the table at the beginning and you lose some, do you still have money to do another project? So basically, just make sure that you have this attribute and attitude in you. And just keep in mind, the older you get, the more risk averse you become. So if you want to really have a successful impact, try to make it as soon as you can. The second attribute of a good entrepreneur is creativity. So you need to ask yourself, are you creative or are you surrounded by a creative team? So creativity is very important, and definitely sky is the limit. However, my advice to you is to reach the sky in phases. Make sure that you have a long-term plan which is based on a strong strategic planning, and then supported as well by short to mid-term actions. Don't limit creativity because of feasibility. This is one of the biggest mistakes where entrepreneurs sometimes fall, is that someone is telling them, oh, this is difficult to be done, and then you start changing your idea so that just to make it feasible, because you already spent a couple of years on your project and you just want to move forward. My advice to you is keep on trying and trying so that you get what you really want. Push to achieve, yet be very flexible and be flexible enough to adapt. The third attribute for a good entrepreneur is having the business flair. So you need to ask yourself as well, are you the person who have the business understanding? Honestly, not everybody and not everyone is born an entrepreneur. So if you don't have the sense of doing business, then please stop trying and stop wasting your efforts. However, if you are creative enough and you are a risk taker, make sure that you surround yourself with business savvy team and advisors who are going to help you to overcome this hurdle. So just to let you know, definitely when you look at the successful business people of the world, they didn't do it by themselves. They were surrounded by the right team, they had the right attitude, they had the right knowledge. They might have been very technical, so they had to have on their side someone who has a better business understanding of how to do, for example, the accounting, the legal part, the procurement. So definitely you don't have to know everything, but just make sure that you have the business sense. Otherwise, you're putting really yourself at risk if you go into an adventure where you don't have the right team by your side, if you're not a real business person. So this concludes for us the 3 tips of being a good entrepreneur. I hope that you were able to get something out of it, and we hope that you will be able to join our courses provided by Strategy Up Academy, mainly about leadership and entrepreneurship. Thank you for following us on our YouTube channel and on our website, and we hope that we'll be able to bring you more topics in the near future.